The truck.
We're live. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Christmas special. We got Lance Jennings here.
Oh, yeah. And I don't know where. Here.
Wow, now it's Christmas.
The worst part is I should go back there and find my Santa hat.
You should.
Okay.
All night, Stuart.
I'll be right back. I meant I should have taken it to work today. I did not.
You should be having a break here pretty soon, shouldn't you?
I'm on it.
Nice.
It
Hi,
just
Kurt. Hey,
just
CC
happened
Mitchell.
today.
I'm on break starting Friday, so I can't wait.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. I got my Pokemon on tonight.
Oh, nice.
And you were telling me about your shirt. Tell them about your shirt while I go get my hat.
Here, I'll put on
That is awesome.
this is the latest Papa Pete shirt. This is the Christmas version. There's a regular version without the Santa hat. But there you go. And that's the drawing that was done by Slappy Marsden. Man, what a great thing. But I told Pete yesterday it came in. Well, actually, I got both. I got Christmas and the regular. And he said, well, he goes, you have one of a kind for both because Atari yanked them right off of T-Public. Even though there's nothing Atari on it whatsoever. I don't get it. It's very strange, but I guess there's a lesson we learned. If you want one of these shirts, better grab them for day one.
Yeah, you never know. You might have the only one.
Yep.
It's amazing those companies do that.
You've
So,
got
Pete, we miss you, Pete.
Yeah, Pete is not here tonight. He is without power as far as I know still. So it has been a rough I would say it's a rough week for Pete. No power in December in Canada. Whew.
That's rough.
That is very rough. I don't know how he's doing it. I gotta send out a link here, Lance, to
Hey, Salvador.
on Twitter, so people know we're on.
We are live.
So you ready for Christmas, Lance? Do you stay home? Was it your mom and sister?
Yeah, I stay home with my mom and sister. We all get together and kind of a lazy kind of a holiday. You know, we'll have tamales and fixings with that, or sometimes
tamales.
we'll do a.
Is that a tradition with the Jennings household?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then maybe I was gonna say like a turkey dinner or something later. But no, we get together. When I was younger, we would go to our grandparents' house, and then cousins and uncles and aunts would come over. But unfortunately, most of that generation's passed. So, like I said, there's nice quiet at home and watch movies, Christmas Story, It's a Wonderful Life, that kind of thing.
That's very relaxing. Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. And you mentioned in our chat that was released today, right?
Yeah, today in 1946. It's a Wonderful Life premiered.
Buffalo,
And it was a flop. And that movie was a flop when it came out.
Isn't that weird?
How
did it become so popular? Was it some station started playing it a lot? Was it NBC?
Probably.
I thought I heard maybe they were playing it because they had. It may have been. I don't know if it was in public domain or maybe they just owned it and they didn't have to pay anything for it, so they started playing that at Christmas time, and it started getting popular. It's so weird when movies come out like Christmas Story. As far as I know, that flopped as well. It didn't become popular until much later.
Yeah, then Christmas Day was it TNT? One of the channels they play it like all day long.
I think it's usually TBS, I believe,
or TBS. Yes, same family. Did you see the sequel, Christmas Story Christmas?
I did.
I finally saw it a couple of days ago. I missed it when it was streaming.
What did you think of it, Lance?
I liked it. Any kind of sequel that pays homage or has links to the original, I like.
But it wasn't. But so, have you seen Christmas Story 2?
I knew of there was a Christmas Story 2, but I don't think I've ever seen
that one. I've never seen. No.
I have never seen it either. I was thinking about watching it. I was just talking to the students about it today. I'm like, I haven't seen it, but the Christmas Story Christmas is good.
Yeah, it's well done. A lot of callbacks. I triple dog dare you and all that.
No, that was trippy, man. Seeing those guys, I'm like, oh my god, that's him. I don't know if I can find my other hat. The only hat I can find is this doofy one with the Mickey ears on it.
I want to say when that one came out on, what was it, like HBO I remember it was streaming, and I remember hearing an interview with, was it Peter Billingsley, the Ralphie? I think they said they filmed it in like Bulgaria, and they had to recreate the town, and build that in Bulgaria.
Oh, the new one?
Yes.
Really?
Some weird Eastern European country,
You're kidding.
No.
It's me, Mario Christmas.
And I guess
Drew, what's going on?
Hi, Drew. And I guess the actor that plays Ralphie, he's good friends with Vince Vaughn, and that made a lot of connections to get, raise funds to make the movie happen.
Wow.
Yes, I do love tamales.
Nice.
Tamales.
Ape is here.
I'm
Ape.
Eep.
I forgot to go through everyone here.
It always that's what
Bug.
Eep reminds me of. It reminds me of Monty Python. We have the knights who say neep. Eep. That's all
It reminds me of Phineas and Ferb. I think that episode where they had an alien on there called Meep.
Oh yeah. What a great show that is. So I showed these on the show last night. Lance saw them. Jeff, have you seen these coasters?
Yeah,
Yes,
legendary
I have.
unboxing. Nice.
Those are so cool.
They are neat. I've also seen at Target. I think I saw it was at Target once, but I've seen a Target where they had like glasses, and they all had like some kind of painting of a different arcade game, like Missile Command and Asteroids. And I never picked them up. I don't know why. It seems crazy.
Yeah.
This parrot has ceased to be. What does that mean? What's that mean, Drew?
It's Monty Python.
Oh, okay.
Wakey, whap, whap, whap on the counter. This
Miss
parrot
So is
has
here.
ceased to be.
So
CC Melton wants to know from Miss So when their game night is. We got to figure out what games you guys have that you can actually play.
Yeah.
I think I have them all. If it's Switch.
Super Mario 3, Super Mario 2, Mario Brothers,
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you, what games are there?
Donkey Kong. Here, I'll just kind of Mario Brothers. And then 2 and 3. And a Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
And Duck Hunt. And
I love that they look like the cartridges.
I know, right?
yeah.
Metroid.
Metroid.
Oh, nice.
And
Classic.
there you go.
Oh, no.
I should have just done it that way the whole time. Excite Bike.
Now, do you have to blow on it before you put your glass on?
Doesn't hurt, probably. Your glass falls off. Did you blow on it?
What is he in Television Bowling League starring? I don't know. It's all up to Pete. That's his brainchild. So we'll wait for Pete.
And his brain's a little frozen right now.
Yeah, he's having a rough week. A Christmas gift tradition, one video game. This year, it's Good Boy Galaxy on Evercade. What do you mean? You play one game on Christmas, Avatar? I've played Good Boy Galaxy on the Game Boy Advance. That is a really fun game. I haven't played it on Evercade yet. I assume it's the same thing, though. Yeah, that bowling league will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Lance, do you have any way to stream a game?
No. Well, to stream it, no. I'd have to record it and then send it.
It'd be nice if you had a. I used to use one of those sticks. They were really easy. Like when I first started the channel, everything was pretty expensive. I didn't want to dive into it, so I got a stick for like $15 off of Amazon, and it allowed me to stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it worked out. Well, it worked out pretty good for like a year and a half. Oh, Elf Bowling. I'm very aware of that game, but I've never played it.
So do you bowl with elves, or are you an elf that bowls?
Maybe they're the pins. I'm trying to think.
Oh, maybe they're the pins. That depends.
That depends.
Okay, that's officially the worst night joke tonight. Worst joke of the night.
Well,
Still early.
Yeah.
I believe in you, man.
You know which
You can
way
top
the
it.
show goes.
No game over, man. You still got time.
There's Good Boy Galaxy on Evercade. Look at that.
Hello, good boy, Galaxy.
Pete's not here, so I'm pulling a Papa Pete. I just pulled this right off my desk.
Just
Nice. Which number is that? I don't think I have that one.
35.
35. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 35.
hmm.
I think something just came out to pre-order. I believe.
I'm so far behind on Evercade. Hang on, get back into it. Metal Torso.
The elves are the pins. They taunt you and moon you.
Oh no!
Oh, that sounds like a good one to show. Hey, Merry Christmas, Metal Torso.
Nothing like some
Mm.
freaking elf ass to throw off your game.
Okay, now what system is that game on?
I think I remember it on Wii and DS, but I'm sure it's probably on other stuff.
The whee.
Now, do you guys ever play any certain games on Christmas?
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
And Santa was the bowler. How about that?
Nice.
Lance, do you have homemade tamales for Christmas?
No, not homemade, but my sister is going to try and do some homemade tamales this
Ooh.
year.
Mm. It was on Windows for Drew.
Nice. Okay.
Elf bowling. Now I'm curious. Now
I know, right? Damn you, Go Game Go.
Elf bowling video game. There's an Elf Bowling the movie, 2007 film.
All right, now we got to look and see who's in that movie. Let's see. Any takers? Ted McGinley. Let's see. Stephen Baldwin. Any?
You know, I've been off of it for a little while, but tonight, as I was just having a little something to eat before the show, I bumped back into Love Boat, and there was Ted. It's their 40s fantasy show where it's supposed to be back in the World War. It's really weird. We used to play turkey bowling in the grocery aisle with 2 bottles of Pepsi and bottles with birth. Oh my God.
All right, so Elf Bowling was on PC, Game Boy Advance, and DS.
It was addictive. My mom and I played it constantly, says Drew.
Wow. Well, now it makes me wanna-
PJ. Hello, PJ. Little off topic, guys, but where can I buy a Go Game Go shirt or one of those Viking Stew and Magic cartridge shirts?
Well, Go Game Go shirts on TeePublic. Just search Go Game Go.
Well, you can get both there now, right?
No.
I thought you added that in on ours.
What, the Magic cartridge shirt?
Yeah.
No, I think that's on Pete's.
Only
thing.
on Pete's. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it.
All right.
That's a Papa Pete.
Well, I knew it was there, but for some reason I thought I'd seen it in ours. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm going to go there right now.
Oh, and for Papa Pete's channel, it's the same thing. Just go to TeePublic, PJ, and just search Papa Pete.
Yep.
He'll pop right on up.
He'll pop a Pete right up. I didn't
Papa
mean
Pete.
to say that. That didn't come out right.
So Elf Bowling the movie. It's called the Great North Pole Elf Strike.
It is on our page.
It says you can find it on Apple
On our
TV,
page?
Google Play Movies, and Vudu. I think Vudu's a free service.
Wait, how did it get on our page? I've never put that up there.
I don't know.
I don't even have the artwork for it. That's bizarre.
I want. It says no. You know what? It's not. It just comes up. He must have put us in
Oh, like a tag you?
the tag. Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, okay. I
that's
was like,
what's
that's
happening
bizarre
here.
because I was like, I know I don't have that artwork. So I
No,
don't-
that's what's happening here. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, check out Pete's and check out Go Game Go.
Yep.
Wait, so who's in the movie, Lance?
I don't recognize these names. Tom Kenny plays Dingle Kringle. I don't know.
Dingle Kringle. Oh,
Somebody called Rex Piano. Joe Alasky. I'm not recognizing these names.
Rex Piano. Oh, Rex Piano. Oh God.
well, if you want Elf Bowling 1 and 2 on a Game Boy Advance cartridge, it only costs you $110.
Not bad.
Elf Bowling 1 and 2 on DS, $45. Holy smokes.
It's
Well,
on
this is-
DS. I might.
This is just screaming, emulate me.
I think you're better off just going to the store and buying plastic pins and drawing elves on them.
But that's what's great about emulation is I don't want to pay $110 for this game, but
No.
I wouldn't mind just downloading the ROM and playing it just to see how it is.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if, because I was certain that I got a notice about, oh yeah, and I can't do it there.
You probably already know if you add vinegar to bake.
Crap.
The elves would die and bleed out.
Oh my God.
There's a gameplay on I guess it's Windows. Let me see if I can.
Happy
Yeah, that's
holidays,
where,
DJ.
That's where Drew was playing it, I believe he said.
Is that all the balls you got, Santa?
Is that all the balls you got, Santa? Oh,
It's the Windows version.
wow.
Just sweep the elves off, no problem.
That's crazy.
God,
That noise.
You scream in horror.
Oh my God, that noise.
That's, oh wow. It's like being back at work. Jeff's trying to Amazon Pete's shirt.
Well, there you go. We got Elf Bowling 1 and 2 on the DS.
The elves would die, you bleed out.
This is terrible. Oh my God.
We got to write this down before I forget. Elf bowling.
You could hit the deer. Oh my God.
When it's on the DS.
So I guess the sale, I thought the sale was still on. But I don't know.
What sale's that?
For the shirts and stuff. I thought
Yeah,
they
just-
still had like the holiday thing going.
Just wait a month. I think they have a sale every month, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, they have them a lot. I
Yeah,
mean,
don't ever buy the shirts at full price. Just wait a little bit.
yeah.
They'll go on sale.
Yep.
And you need the sale because the shipping is
Shipping's high, if I remember right.
really expensive. Yes.
It is. It is. The more you buy, the more you save. Maybe. I don't know.
And
Isn't
free
that a
shipping
slogan
on
for
orders
something?
of $80.
Oh yeah. I just saw that. Okay, yeah. All right.
$80.
Well, yeah, that's not, I mean, if you kind of pool it together, just, but there again, if you're a shirt designed by Pete, it could get pulled down within a certain amount of time.
Very true.
Mhm.
Then you're like, damn it, I should have just bought it.
All right. I grab Elf Bowling on Game Boy Advance.
Elf bowling.
Wait, they got a game on Game Boy Advance called Elf the Movie. Wow.
The Will Ferrell deal?
Probably. I didn't know there was any Elf games from that movie. Which, have you guys watched any Christmas movies this year yet? I still haven't watched any.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Die
I've been
Hard and
watching-
Lethal Weapon count?
Yeah, it does according to me and Marty. We went through them last night.
Trading Places? Does that count?
Trading Places, good one. Good one.
Christmas Story, Christmas, the second one, and then what else?
I do hope you enjoy it. It's challenging to get a perfect game. Yeah.
Did you bowl a perfect Elf bowling game?
Did you get a
I remember
300 on
seeing
Elf Bowling? You know,
C64
Miss So, how are you? Good to see you here.
Christmas demo.
She was hanging over at my other show.
You know, Sam, I was the same way with Nintendo 64. I saw the demo at a local store here, and I played Mario 64, and I couldn't believe what I was playing. I was like, I've never seen a game like this in my life. It was amazing. Completely sold me. I had no intention of getting it.
That drew you in.
It did.
I can't help it. Oh, what is this? I found a DVD of Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
Oh, that is nice. What a crazy movie.
I'm not sure that
It's been years since I've seen that. It's nice.
Is there a copy of that on the Superman? The Fleischer Brothers one? I don't know.
No, but I also like the what is it? The Mr. Science Theater version of that. That's a good episode.
Mario 64 was life-changing. Nothing had been close.
Yeah, because when you're moving Mario around and you move the stick just barely, he tiptoes. And then you move a little bit more, and he starts walking, move a little bit more, a little bit faster, full tilt, and he just takes off running. Like, what is that? That never happened before in a game.
They should have married it with Meatloaf. He could have run like a bat out of hell.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Santa Claus Conquers the Martian. It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that one of the free movies on there?
There's some free ones, and then the Mystery Science one is also on there, but I can't tell. It says free with ads for the Mystery Science one as well. So you got.
What if you pay for YouTube Premium where we don't have ads? You're still forced to watch it because it's free with ads? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Let me see. I'm going to find out right now. What? I just heard a boop.
I know. Me too.
There he is.
Pete?
Hey, it's a frozen Pete.
We're here.
Frozen Pete. Oh my goodness.
There he is.
How you doing?
Everybody's popped up on the screen now.
Pete, do you have to go outside to warm up?
Yeah, really. Well, no, it's getting windy and cold outside again. Not too cold though. Not too cold.
But they have the Atari 200 Plus.
See which way I could hold this so I could see the chat and you guys best too. Wow, my eyes are getting bad.
Pete, you've had a rough week.
It's been a long week. Oh, better up here, but I can't get it up here. There's
it one of
Bucky
those-
behind me. See, I got a light on Bucky hooked into the generator.
Wow.
Pete,
Trees
you
not
need to do another Bucky video.
I know, huh? I had one of him shedding, which is actually pretty good, but I got so much feedback or blowback for the first one I did. I don't know.
That's just so crazy.
Why? What'd you do?
I did just a Bucky video. This is Bucky, and showed him around and talked about him, and it lasted about I lost 5 or 10 subs.
Why?
People don't like snakes.
Oh, jeez.
Holy cow, my glasses that dirty. I could barely see anything here.
Are my glasses that dirty? Don't you have people for that, Pete?
Yeah, really. You would think by now, right? My
Hey,
people
hey,
have all bailed on
glasses.
me. They've gone to Fredericton where it's nice and warm and lots of power and internet and everything like that. This is working amazingly well, though, right here. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Who's on there?
Usually
James.
the mobile stuff does not work, but
No, it's working.
your
This is
camera
working
looks
great.
good. You're not glitching out or anything.
No, we can see and hear you very well.
Good.
Snakes cause people to unsubscribe.
Snakes cause people to unsubscribe. That's exactly what happened, Salvador.
It had to be snakes.
Pete, do you have a
Indiana
copy of
Jones
Elf
doesn't
Bowling
like
by any
snakes.
chance?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Do you have a copy of Elf Bowling by any chance?
Oh my God, I used to play that a lot. I think I probably have one somewhere
Of course he has.
On
on the
PC?
computer somewhere, like as back in the old days. Yeah.
The Game Boy Advance and the DS versions are pretty expensive now.
Oh, really? I don't have a copy of like. I don't think I have a copy of those. It seems to me I remember one being around somewhere or seeing it at a yard sale or something and going, what the blaze would you want that for? Well, now I'd like to have it.
Right? Isn't that the way?
I wish
yeah.
I'd gotten all those games where I was like, that looks stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. Try to read. Hey, Pierre. Miss
Pierre.
So. Drew. This is really hard to see. Oh, see, I got my finger in front of the screen in order to slide the chat.
It's an old days game.
So, Pete, you might have power tonight, right?
Well,
Fingers
here's the
crossed.
story on that.
Uh-oh.
At
Breaking news, folks.
11 o'clock this morning, it was up that my section. Hey, Junebug. Hey, Kurt. At 11 o'clock this morning, it said my section was scheduled to have power back between 10 and 11 tonight. So that's only an hour away.
Yeah.
But instead,
everybody I know has a big butt.
I'm a mile and a half from town. Everything from town out to 2 doors down from me, well, about 100 yards, now has power. No. And everybody from basically the house next door to me out 30, 40 miles does not. And they changed it from 10 to 11. They changed the whole thing from 600 and some of us for getting it tonight to, well, they have power and now there's only 300 and some, and we don't know when. So
PJ has concerns that the Iceland volcano messed with you.
Maybe. I don't know. The weather's been some weird. This is 2 Mondays in a row where we've had storms that have knocked out power long term. Now, last week I wasn't bad, but some people were out for 3 or 4 days. This time it's my turn to be out for 3 or 4 days.
I like Metal Torso. Popsicle Pete.
Yeah. I'm actually okay. I'm looking. It's 50. I got a little. All I have for heat is a little infrared heater. Little. It's not that little. It's
all you want for Christmas is your power
right there.
on.
And exactly. And it says it's 52 degrees in here right now. And it just went to, no, it's still 52.
So,
but
hey,
the problem,
It just means it's power up time.
Torso?
Will you have to burn your furniture?
No.
He's going to be in there just tossing in copies of Combat and keeping that fire going.
What do you mean we're out? Oh, Pete, I can't believe your shirt got taken out.
Yeah, did you see it, Pete?
Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you. That's beautiful.
It's a great shirt.
I'm pissed.
I
I wanted
love
to
it.
get that.
Well, I'm going to put it back up and try. Like I told Jeff at first, I couldn't, could you see anything on the shirt, Jeff, that would make you think Atari would not like it?
No, I already looked at. I mean, all you have is a thumbs up and an Intellivision controller.
Yeah.
And I was telling them, even that, I couldn't even see Intellivision getting upset with that because it's literally just 2 rectangles in a circle.
Yeah.
There's no detail, nothing that says there's no running man. Oh, wait.
No.
You do have a running man going around the entire shirt.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I mean, Tommy's told me before that, whatever. I mean, it's not like big deal anyway. But I put it out there. It's like, because I had no idea. Why would Atari? It ticked me off at first. And then TJ is the one to come up with it. He said, did you tag Atari in your, because when you put them up there, you put tag words, just like you do a YouTube video, you put just keywords, right?
Keywords, yep.
And you don't see them anywhere, but as if people do searches, they'll hit it. And I did put Atari in the keyword because retro games, I put Atari and television, blah, 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 blah. Same as I do for YouTube. And TJ said that they'll search for it. And if it hits because of their keyword, they'll hit it and take it down. So if you put it back up without the keyword, it may be okay.
Yeah. See?
So we'll see.
It's just amazing they have the power to take it down without
You'd think they would at least have to
Yeah,
show T Public what the problem is.
Yeah, exactly.
T Public's response, like when they send you the takedown notice, is so and so has complained. Therefore, we have taken it down. We do not ask why they complain. They just, as soon as they put in a complaint, we take it down. We
I
don't get
guess
into
they're
it.
just
It's like
scared to
that's
death
crazy.
of any problems.
You gotta friggin' I mean, at least explain, well, why is this taken down? And
Right.
but they don't.
Yeah.
Because that's your, I mean, let's just say that's your business. You know?
Well, it's like it's not really fair because what it looks like, frankly, is anybody just go, I think I'll complain about Jeff's today.
Right.
And they don't ask me anything about my validity of it. They just say, oh, so and so complained, yours are down. And that doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem right.
I'm a pansy. We'd
It's
be in a
not.
hotel. Jeff would consent because he'd be tired of listening to me bish about being too cold.
And I'd be right there with her because I can't stand being cold in the house. It drives me nuts. It's
I was
you know,
cold last night.
I'm cool.
Well,
I got my
okay.
jacket on still because I've got my jacket on because I've been I have one generators. I have two generators hooked up. One runs everything. Like my phone's plugged in right now. I got it fully charged and I've got I got a light on up here, like a trouble light, with an LED or low wattage bulb or whatever. So it's great. It's a world difference. Bucky's light throws heat, so that's not good. I've even got the TV and the PS4 hooked up because we watched movies last night. Okay. But it's all draws low things. Everything's hooked, and the fridge and both freezers are hooked up to one generator. And I have the heater hooked up to one generator because the heater causes more drain on the alone than all the other stuff combined on the first one. But my generator that the heater's hooked up to has been shutting off on me about every few minutes. I go out, pull it, it starts right up. No problem. And it's like, what's up with that? Well, I'm going to knock on wood. It'll probably go out here any second. But my brother just stopped, as he always does before the show. You've seen it many times. That's why I'm usually late on Wednesday nights. And I had put some fresh gas and I put some seafoam, which is cleaner in it and stuff. I said, I don't know why it's doing it. He goes, have you checked the oil lately? I thought to myself, said, probably since I set it up, I haven't checked the oil at all. Well, we ended up putting about maybe a sixth of a liter in. And it filled it right up with oil. And knock on wood, that was a problem because he said if it's low on oil, it's not going to hurt it, but it's going to run until it gets to a certain temperature. Without enough oil, it will overheat, shut off.
Auto shut off,
Very quickly, it'll cool right down again, start right back up. Run for a while, heat back up, shut off. So I'm hoping that the oil does the trick.
That's weird.
That was a long, drawn out story, wasn't it? What were we actually talking about?
That's why we have you on the show, Pete.
There you go.
That's it.
My unboxing 10 minutes. Have Pete tell a story.
My unboxings and your stories.
Hold it. I set the phone down for 1 second.
I'll tell you what, Pete. Next time, I'll do an unboxing while you tell a story.
Because
hey,
I've got company.
What?
Hey,
a Coco.
is Coco staying warm?
Keeping Dad
nice and warm.
Coco's like, I don't know what he's bitching about. It's not that cold.
I can barely
Now, she
recognize
does
Coco.
have layers of bird fat. But
yeah, no basket. Yeah,
That's a full cat right there.
Cat. That's right, Drew. That is a cat.
Miss So says, aw.
So, Pete, I've told you about our cat. He's black. He's kind of like Coco in that he's very large, and there's nothing wrong with him. He's just a big old fat cat.
Yep.
But he's so funny because being black, he's his gut hangs so far down. You only see like this much of his
How far
legs.
down does his gut hang?
So when he runs, you see these 4 little things going like this. That's so funny looking because he looks like he's got nubs for legs because you can't really make out the top part of the legs. This morning he was usually he hides out, but this morning he was running from one room to the other. It was crazy.
Oh wow!
I was thinking maybe he's trying to exercise a little bit. A Coco close up.
Coco Cam. Oh man, how old is Coco?
Coco is she'll be 15 next year, so 14.
Ooh.
Wow. Yeah, it's about the same age as mine. Mine's just a little younger than that.
Treacle, who has been on my lap most of the night, but she got finally fed up with me because I was up and down, letting the dog.
Well, you're
in
too
and out.
cold.
What's that?
You're too cold.
Oh no, I have a furry blanket on here. She was all right nestled up. I even plugged in my chair. My chair's like electric.
Yes.
I plugged in the chair too, so I could put my feet up. And Treacle was laying right there. We got Treacle in 07.
Wow.
So she's 16.
So, Pete, do you have the tree plugged in so when the power comes on, the tree will just light up and you'll know right away?
No, I don't.
Do you have anything on that you'll know?
Oh my God! If it come on, it would we have a big dust of dawn light out in the yard. It is so bizarre when it's off because it just doesn't get that dark here. And when the lights come on, I really don't know what was on. Remember, it was 3:00 in the afternoon. Everything was on. And they were all here, and the power went out. So yeah, we'll know quickly.
I've been dying to get back into this Chippendales game.
The NES one?
Yeah.
Are you talking the chipmunks or the dancers?
Is that the Chris Farley, Patrick
Did they do
Swayze
a
game?
Chris Farley game? Right.
Oh.
On this date in '86, what was that? Shatner hosted Saturday Night. Oh, yes.
By the way, we finished the original Star Trek series.
Yeah.
And we've moved on to Next Generation. We're 3 episodes into that.
Uh-huh.
And we're getting deep into season 9 of Frasier. So
Season 9. You guys are really plowing along. I'm still on. Mind you, I've had 3 days of hiatus here where I haven't watched any Frasier.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. I mean, we don't really watch. I can't think of any TV shows we're actually watching right now. So I usually end the night with watching 2 or 3 Frasiers. I always have this thing where I need to watch like something funny before I go to bed.
Right.
I love Chippendales on NES. Up there with DuckTales. Yeah, I think I used to have DuckTales as well, but I don't anymore. Oh, and Enemy Mine was released on this day in '85. Oh,
There's
there
an
you go.
underrated movie.
The Black Hole. 79.
There's an overrated movie.
Overrated.
Like Rise of Skywalker.
Enemy Mine is an exceptionally good movie. Lou Gossett Jr. What is it? Dennis Quaid?
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dennis Quaid. And who played the
Lou Gossett Jr.
Yeah, Lou Gossett Jr. Yeah.
Yeah. But Black Hole is I've watched it fairly recently on Disney Plus, and it's not that good of a movie.
Uh,
Yeah, it has its moments, but yeah, it's
Who's in that one?
Was it Anthony Perkins? Wasn't it? And then in Black Hole.
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't.
We can look it
Oh,
up here.
79. No, I haven't seen that. Isn't there another Black Hole movie?
Maximilian Schell.
So everybody knows about the Buffalo Girls song, right?
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. You know about that, right, Jeff?
I don't know.
Because
I'm not
I
sure
said
what
it
you're
on here, didn't I? So the Buffalo Girls, are we worried about ruining this for people? So Buffalo Girls, won't you come out tonight? Won't you come out? That was a song. That was something they used to, when they were building the bridge from Buffalo, New York to Canada. Because it connects to what, Pete?
Buffalo connects to Fort Erie or Niagara Falls.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. So when they were building that bridge, then there were the prostitutes in Buffalo that would be there for the guys that were working on the bridge.
Well, that was nice of them.
Right. So then when they, of course, it was, Buffalo Girls, won't you come out tonight? Won't you, dance by the light of the moon. So then when they finished the bridge, they had a big celebration about it. And these neighboring prostitutes came over to get a piece of the action, and the Buffalo Girls kicked their asses and ran them out.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
Black Hole's worth it just for the little robot moments and the bad robot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when it was the robots were deep.
I wonder if that's where J.J. Abrams got the name for his company. Bad Robot.
Oh, that's a good point.
Bad Robot.
But
So
the
I'm
Black
looking-
Hole.
Oh, go ahead, Lance.
I'll say Maximilian Schell, Joseph
Yeah.
Bottoms,
Maximilian.
Robert Forster,
Robert
Ernest Borgnine, Anthony Perkins.
Robert
Anthony
Forrester.
Perkins.
Yeah, he plays
Ernest
Captain
Borgnine in space.
Captain Dan. I can't see. It says Captain Dan.
Wow. so there you go, Drew. Yep, you got the story right there.
So, Stuart, you mentioned Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yes, sir.
I didn't even realize this. I'm looking at Launchbox. There's a Chippendales Rescue Rangers 2. Has anyone ever played that?
I have not.
I've never even heard of it.
I think I have. It's almost the same. Not quite as good to say. Oh, now I got another one coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
Pete's getting invaded.
Black
So Pete
cat.
stays warm. He's got all his animals laying on top of him. Where's Ralph? Put him on you.
Ralph's over on the couch.
Oh, there you go.
He's been in and out quite a bit. This place is a mess just because it's what do you do?
Right.
Extension cords running everywhere, in and out with boots. Oh,
I'm a little jealous again because I wish I would have. We had that issue with our vehicle right now, so I don't know what's going on, but I wanted to bring the Christmas tree down here. It didn't exactly grab me. I forgot what happened in the end.
Maybe I'm thinking of Event Horizon because that was another black hole type movie.
Yeah, that was much newer. Sam Neill, right? Was Sam Neill in that one?
I don't know.
Event Horizon. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
here.
Let's see if I got that right. I was like trying to look up passwords and stuff, and I'm just
This is
looking
1997.
my passwords. I'm like, what am I even looking for? I totally forgot. And then,
Yeah, Sam Neill, Lawrence Fishburne,
yeah, there you go.
Kathleen Quinlan.
Fishburne.
Drew, are you talking about Finding Nemo? Or not Finding Nemo, Little Nemo?
Little Nemo.
Oh, Little Nemo. Yeah.
Little
Yeah,
Nemo
great
Dream
game.
Master is fantastic.
That's a great game.
Oh,
I've
there
heard
he
good
goes.
things about that. I don't know if I even have that.
I have it.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah. I reviewed it for the newspaper.
Yeah, you feed candy to these animals and they let you ride them around.
Yep.
It's
Now
a
there's
really
a-
good one.
There's a Chippendales too. There's also a rescue.
Didn't they
What
do
the
a
places were we just talking about?
We're talking about Chippendales.
DuckTales and Chippendales. There's Chippendale. What was it? Chippendales Rescue Rangers, right?
uh-huh.
Chippendale
Tailspin.
Rescue Rangers 2, and there's also a DuckTales 2.
Yeah. And they did a tailspin game, right?
They did a tailspin game, but the those other two, the first ones are quite common, very, very good games. They make sequels for them. The sequels, neither one are rated as highly, but both are very expensive games.
Mm.
And we have DuckTales 2 because back when Connor first started making videos, he was 12 or 13. He made like a 7 or 8 minute video and entered the contest for the Game Chasers. They had a contest where they're giving away DuckTales 2, and Connor made this video with a friend of his.
Oh, wow.
And he won the contest and got a copy of DuckTales 2. So we still have that copy
Oh,
of
nice.
DuckTales 2
Nice.
upstairs.
Like you
Yeah.
do.
Billy and Jay and Billy.
Strike again.
I'm trying to look up Tailspin. I don't think I have Tailspin here on the Launchbox.
Oh, Stuart.
Pete, did you see they updated Launchbox? They've apparently it's a fairly big update.
13.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't updated yet, but I saw the emails before everything went down. You know what the good part about this is I haven't been on my computer in 3 days, so you know I should take a break every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there is a get 30% off thing.
Especially after that pickup video, which took me about 25 hours to edit.
Wow.
Well, that was a good one, Pete. I like that one.
It came out pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
It's dedication.
dedication.
That is.
Well, it was too long. That's the problem with those videos is those old guys and old games I could pump those out pretty quick because there's not a whole lot of editing to them. But the ones that there's a lot of editing to are hard to do.
Yeah, editing is no easy feat.
No.
I remember when I was trying to do a podcast, an audio podcast with a friend, and I'm like, ugh. He's like, yeah.
Pete, before you're on, we're talking if anyone's watched any Christmas movies this year. Lance had just watched the newest Christmas Story one from last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That one was on, I think, TBS.
I watched Christmas with the Cranks. And I watched both 1 and 2 Home Alone. We watched you know what I haven't seen again is Christmas Chronicles. I need to watch that.
that's good. I watched the first one.
I wasn't a fan of the second one, but I did watch it, Pete, so I know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's good.
And I wanted to like it because I love Goldie Hawn,
Yeah.
but it just wasn't good.
I have not played Food Fight on the VCS. Actually, I don't even have my VCS plugged in. As far as I know, it's only on the VCS, right? I wonder if they're going to bring it anywhere else at some point. And it has the original game as a bonus. Oh, I like that. I like when they do that.
Drew's asking about Bad Santa.
I've never seen it.
There's Bad Santa 2 as well, right?
I.e. Batter Santa.
I think they have Krampus, or however you say it, it's a trilogy now.
What is that?
I've only seen the first one.
Raccoons? I thought I was going to
Pete,
say
have you ever
Star Wars.
watched-
Star Wars Holiday Special, but we said raccoons.
Yeah.
Raccoons Holiday Special.
The Raccoons Holiday Special is awesome. Who said they saw that? Oh, right there. Creepy Onion.
Creepy Onion.
What about Emmett Otter's
Oh,
Jug Band Christmas?
I asked last night if Papa Pete ever watched. I missed it. It was back. And I
Ever
just went
watched
off
the
screen.
Raccoons Holiday Special?
Well, yes, but where'd you ask me last night? I wasn't online anywhere last night.
That's probably why you didn't answer.
I didn't have my stream because I have no internet and no.
They were standing outside your window.
This is a classic Christmas movie line. Shitter's full.
Theaters full.
And what comes after that? Or what should come after that? When did I have corn? And peanuts.
Hey, Blake.
What's up, Blake? Blake's gonna have to watch my show later. He stepped out. Yes, I did. I got my rising force at Frenchtown Records. Yngwie Malmsteen. Unfortunately, as I said on my show, it was not that price. Was not that
Nice.
price. Although it was 20% off of the whatever $30. So I went for it. $33. So 20% off of that.
Have you guys seen that Shitter's Full meme with, I forget, the clown from It?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. You horrible bastard. Classic.
Hey, Pete, have you ever heard of an NES game by Capcom called Sweet Home?
Yes.
Do you have that? It's the weirdest cover.
It is not. It's not. It was never released in. That's.
The Japanese?
It was never released in the States. There have been like homebrew, for lack of a better term, releases in the States calling it Sweet Home. It wasn't called Sweet Home in Japan. It was but a translation thereof, I guess. But
Maybe
yes,
this
it's
is
like a horror game. It's a horror adventure game.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm looking at the cover. The cover is just like people screaming, and it's just a weird blood dripping.
Yeah.
I wonder. Maybe I downloaded an English patch version of it or something. I just never heard of it.
It exists. Yeah.
Also, there's the link. I just put it in there if anybody needs one of these.
Nice.
Very cool.
So this one I'm getting ready to ship up to Sam Spade from Midnight Devils. Speaking of Midnight Devils, is this a great sticker or what? They have this artist that they work with, and they do this great stuff where it's so cute and kind of sexy at the same time. But great stuff. I got to figure out, these are like, it's like plasticky on the outside. It's really nice.
Hammer away window clings.
Yeah.
There you go.
Drew, I have no idea if Sweet Home is inspiration for Resident Evil, but considering it's an NES and Capcom,
I believe it is.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, are there any other like holiday themed video games? I mean, like you got, I can't really think of any original from the 125 or in television.
No, we have Helly has the Christmas stage. I did a video on it last year. You have Christmas Carol, of course.
Christmas carols, yeah.
Then you have for the just crossed my mind, and where did it go? Oh, the Xbox has the 9 Outlaw Golf, the 9 holes of Christmas.
Wow.
And then you also have the
Sounds
9
like the
more
Buffalo
holes
Girls.
of Christmas.
Outlaw, what was that? Outlaw Golf?
Outlaw Golf. There are 2 supplements to Outlaw Golf, but they're their own individual games, 9 holes each. 9 holes of Christmas and 9 more holes of Christmas. Christmas themed arcade golf.
Now Saturn had Christmas Nights, Christmas version of Nights.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty popular. People like playing that. I don't think is there really that many Christmas games?
There's the Grinch Christmas for PS4.
What are we talking about? Elf Bowling, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Silent Night, Deadly Night for a PC.
Sort of back, Casey.
Oh, it's a board game. Sorry.
I don't know. This Outlaw, if I found this right.
Santa Claus is coming to town for the DS.
That's pretty wild for a golf game.
I would say so.
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go. We had several Rankin Bass games.
Yeah, like what?
Well, this is pretty
Rudolph the
brutal.
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I'm gonna have to look those up.
Oh, no, there's some golf right there. At least he has a golf club,
It's a golf
and he
club.
threw it away. You'd think he'd use it to beat the guy up.
That's pretty rad. Oh, man.
Well, it is Outlaw Golf.
Hey,
is
Mike,
Outlaw
what's going
Golf.
on?
Duh.
Merry Christmas,
Hey,
Mike.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, Miss GT version.
Yeah,
GTA version.
pretty
of
much
golf.
this though. I like how that clip was like 30 seconds or more long, and there was actually no golf in it whatsoever. Drew has a Rudolph game on Game Boy Advance. You know, in Shenmue, there was a Christmas time. You'd have a drunk Santa walking the streets late at night while you're running around. Always like that.
It's
So Dan Aykroyd, Trading Places, is running around.
You see, Dan Aykroyd has a TV show.
no.
I forgot what it's called.
Rudolph is done by Red Wagon Games. I assume they probably all are.
Maybe Pete's generator went off.
Oh,
He's
did
all-
we lose him?
He's all dark now.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, but we can hear you, but your screen's entirely black.
Oh.
Zero Dark Pete.
We're back.
Oh, there it is.
Now you're back.
I
Power
had
up
a
time.
ding.
Now your video is all choppy. Before the blackout, it was fine.
Oh, really? Is it okay now?
No, it's
No.
choppy.
Oh, wow. Well, shoot. We'll close that. We'll close that. We'll close that. All we have open is this now. Whoop. There. There.
There.
Hopefully that's better. I'm not moving a whole lot anyway.
So Dan Aykroyd's new show is called The Unbelievable with Dan Aykroyd.
The unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Shatner still got that. What's that called? Unexplained or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that's right, isn't it?
I don't think that's right. It's something close. It's got an X in it. I know that.
X-ray specs. It still kills me when you look back and you like. I just was looking at Wii video games, and they have, and Brave came out during the Wii time, and they have there was a game for Brave, the movie, the Pixar movie.
Dana Carvey's son died last month.
What?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Wow,
That's terrible. Not good. I wonder if that Brave is kind of like Zelda. Kind of looks Zelda-ish.
Braid.
Brave, the
Brave
Pixar film. Yeah. I just picked up that figure at the dollar store the other day. I was trying to see if I can find that Santa Claus is coming to town. You know what would really be worthwhile is the Year Without a Santa Claus video game, because then you could go up against the Snow Miser and the Heat Miser.
That would be cool. Don't they also have Jingle and Jangle? Those elves.
Yeah.
I don't know, Jingle. What is it, Jingle? It's a baby, Jingle. A baby.
I don't. That's just part of my charm. Coming to town. Wee.
What?
There it is. Santa Claus is coming to town for the DS and for the Wii. The Wii. Let's see what the price is. Well, it's not bad.
So there actually is a game. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering what other ones are available.
Huh.
So far, Rudolph and Santa Claus is coming to town, and
You mentioned those shows. As a kid, that was something to look forward to every holiday season. I mean, I think this year, they played Frosty and Rudolph on like CBS. I'm just talking about the regular channels.
Mm-hmm.
I think now you have to look around. Was it Freeform or some other cable channels have those now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Jeff and I, that's when we decided years ago to do the have a party revolving around all those shows. And then we ended up watching the birthing video of our son at the end of the first one. And then I stopped doing them. We did them for a long time. We moved and we still did them here. And then it just didn't, people weren't watching the shows after a while. So I was like, I'm done.
Does a birthing video count as a Christmas video because it's about the birth of Jesus Christ?
You got a point there, Pete. Not like I'm trying to give my son delusions of grandeur, but Pete's finger caressing the screen, kind of sexy.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, you.
What happened up there in Portland, Pete?
I don't know, but Seven is just giving Pete a new channel, I think.
Papa Pete's finger.
So I'll be moving
an
my
all-new channel
finger around like I'm in your face. Does that make you feel good?
So there is the camera right there.
Pete, you got to find that hot spot. What's that?
Does
Now and again, you can You can do the Seinfeld. No, 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 Pete. No, do that. Don't do that. No, no,
Like
no.
Babu on Seinfeld.
Yeah. Man, he just wagged that thing back and forth.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. It's like his finger was not
Yeah. Yeah, it was like,
on there.
yeah. I mean, I can do it somewhat, but he seemed to like get, whereas mine goes about here. His was like, woo! It's like
That
watching.
pencil wobble.
It's like watching Jaco Pastorius play bass. He's got a finger up there and like 9 frets down. He's got his other. You're like, dude. Ah! That's here. I'm gonna poke you in the eye.
So, who could it be now?
This. That's Pete's subconscious going, do you really know what you're doing right now?
It's so weird with this camera. Hey, JWD.
He's so close, says Drew.
This is weird because, like, my glasses, I have new glasses. I have to get new glasses sometime because
Yeah.
I see clearly if I look out of the bottom, but then I'm tipping up. You know, it's like if I look like this at the top of my glasses, it's all blurry.
Maybe they want you to drink. Oh, there he is, JD.
Hey, JD. There he is.
I had to work late and some other stuff going on. Merry Christmas. Did
Happy Hanukkah.
Catherine made it home and everything? Everything good? Pete, I hope you're staying warm. The cats are helping out. Mike!
JWD, I didn't know there was a new RPG maker called RPG Maker Unite. It's supposed to launch today, but it didn't. Oh, interesting.
Oh, dude, you ain't kidding. So I was going to do a quick discussion about Christmas movies last night with my buddy up in Chicago area, in Wisconsin area, I told him I'd still like to do it real quick before the holiday. And he's like, okay. So I said, here's how we can work it out. He goes, all right. So I said 10:30 or 11. He goes, 10:30. I go, okay. And he goes, I can do it for like 15 minutes. 2 hours later. I'm like, dude, we got to go. Got to go. Still en route. Oh, okay. Flew out early morning. Started driving back as soon as I got. Yeah. Oh, so they were coming through from there.
Yeah, they're going from Colorado through St. Louis.
Well, no,
back,
wait.
I believe. Right?
Is that right?
Yeah, they flew out early this morning. They're driving back.
Okay.
So that's when they're going east through St. Louis.
Mm-hmm. Planes, trains, and automobiles. I was just about to say that, and I looked down, and there it was.
Speaking of East St. Louis.
Speaking of doing it incorrectly, they're driving in from Kansas City, and they go past the arch. You're like, oh, it's on the other side.
That's my favorite comment of the night.
Correct.
Yeah.
You are correct, sir.
Yes.
What did he eat, Ralphie?
He didn't want to say super, Jeff.
Yeah.
Super, Jeff. Super. Brill. So brill.
So
Yeah, planes, trains, and automobiles. That's funny when I saw that because I didn't realize why it was rated R until you get to the very end. And he drops about 5 F-bombs at that counter. You're like, ooh. It was totally like the movie. I don't think that's. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now I'm hungry.
JD, St. Louis has better barbecue.
Oh, did you get that? Right by the mic.
I've had them both.
Right by the mic. Jeff has to disqualify himself. He's had them both.
Done them both.
One of the best lines in that skit. I'm going to have to disqualify myself. I've done them both.
That might be my favorite skit of all time.
Phil Hartman.
Sinatra Group.
Sinatra Group. Yeah.
Every time I look at you, all I'm thinking is 14 ball side pocket.
Sinbad O'Connor.
Sinbad and Sting playing Billy Idol. I got chunks of punks like you in my stool. No, man, you got that thing. He's talking. Chris Rock's playing. Wasn't it Chris Rock?
Luther Campbell. Yeah, it was Chris Rock.
You got that Ben Vereen quality.
Dionne Warwick is like, oh, such a great skit.
It is a fantastic skit. Oh,
Drew, that's one of the movies I watch every year. I say it every time. There's something about that movie I like. I know it's not the best, but
I don't know if I've ever watched it.
Phil Hartman's great in it.
Yeah,
Sinbad was really good in it.
I might have to.
I mean, it's a complete goofball show, but
Isn't Schwarzenegger in that?
yeah.
Yeah. And they're trying to get what was the doll's name?
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man. I met Sinbad out in California.
And his son was Anakin Skywalker, right?
Really? Hayden
Christensen?
No. The little one.
Oh, the little kid.
Lloyd.
Yeah. Yep. I think that was the same kid.
Did he have a pod racer?
He did.
He have a very, very dry. You know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
Put
You know
the
what I mean.
cookies down.
A very dry, bland delivery.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Much like the early Natalie Portman stuff in those movies.
Well, I saw my favorite Natalie Portman movie might just be, oh my God, I can't think of the name
V
of
for
it.
Vendetta. Black
No.
Swan.
No, her
What was
first
it?
movie ever.
Oh.
What was that movie she was in? It was like a toy shop. She was working in, or
Oh no, she was like 13 or 14 in this movie. Oh, I'm sitting there going something the executioner. I don't have my computer, so I can't check it, but I'm gonna look right now anyway.
I'm checking it right now.
yeah, I
Oh,
like.
good.
I
I'll just
like
let you do
how.
it. 'Cause-
Yeah, Lance, I liked how Sinatra brought up Red Fox.
oh no, I didn't lose it, did I? I hope not.
No, you're
Nope,
still
there
here.
it is.
Now you're sideways though.
There, how's that?
Leon, the professional.
Beyond the Professional. That's it. That is probably my favorite movie. Yeah, it's a good movie.
She also did Developing in that year. She played Matilda, and then she played Nina, and then she played Lauren Gustafson in Heat. I didn't know she was in Heat.
Oh,
She's in Heat.
I love this Sinatra quote.
What's that? Oh, the
gives
bald
cue
chick.
ball?
What's with the head? Let's start with the chick. What gives cue ball? I'm looking at you. I'm thinking 14 in the side pocket. He just kept pursing his lips when he'd get every sentence.
I like that one time he hit his lips like that, and he like pointed, turned and pointed. He was like, and he just kind of froze for like 2 seconds
He
before
did.
anything came out. It was great.
That's how many times we've seen that skit. I can see exactly what you're saying. Oh my God.
Was there ever there was a second one, wasn't there? Second Sinatra Group?
I believe so, but I'd be hard pressed to remember. Natalie Portman was Taffy Dale in Mars Attacks, right before episode 1. Well, okay, not right before, 3 years earlier. In 1996, she had 3 movie releases: Everyone Says I Love You, Beautiful Girls, and Mars Attacks. She was in Zoolander? That's crazy.
What else is she in? Love Actually. So that's a Christmas movie.
The movie I was thinking of was Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. New York, I Love You. Oh, yeah, I remember. I used to have that. Black Swan was really good. She was really good in that. Troubling, but really good.
Has anyone ever seen the 80s buddy cop comedy starring Ryan O'Neal, Partners? I have not.
I did way back in the day. Don't remember a damn thing about it, but I've seen it.
I think I'm the same way, Pete. I think that's
yeah.
I think I'm in that same boat. Love Actually, though, I was getting ready to watch. I do want to watch that. I might watch that tomorrow.
I get a kick out of this comment as you see my finger about to touch the screen. If it works,
As he's getting sexy with the phone again.
Look, I like that comment, Miss So, because it's exactly the way like a lot of us feel. We've seen Saturday Night Live basically our whole lives, and it's like it doesn't even exist anymore. It's so much better back in the 90s and 70s, you know?
Yeah.
My favorite time was like 89 to 92 or whatever.
Loved it.
Even more so than the original. Man, that cast was unbelievably good.
I will almost agree. I do love the original too, the first 5 years, but
I like the original as well. I just like that one that's a little bit better.
Try the Michael Anthony Hall. It's surprisingly good.
Phil Hartman. Here, take that. I don't think there's anybody here. It's dark out.
No.
There's wolves outside. Bark, bro.
No, Phil Hartman was so versatile. What he
Oh, incredible.
I'm trying to think. I think Daryl Hammond was underrated.
Always engaging. He had those eyes where he would do, well, like Jeff said a minute ago, where he'd do that point. You know, he does the point with the.
Like Sinatra. I mean,
it just pauses.
And he was a graphic designer. He wasn't a comedian.
He did.
He did album covers. Yeah.
He did Poco's album cover with that simplistic, minimalistic horse. He also did America. No,
America. Yeah.
He did their greatest hits cover. He did Joan Baez's album cover. That's much
even
like
his Frankenstein was brilliant.
That was great.
Well, you had the Frankenstein, Tano, and what was the other one singing? Tarzan. Kevin Nealon. Yeah.
Kevin Nealon. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great idea.
Oh God! And John played Tonto, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John
Kevin
Lovitz.
Nealon, John. Yeah.
They should do a video game with those three characters. Caveman lawyer. I don't know about your. What is it? It
didn't matter. He just, I don't know.
Your technology scares me. He was like,
he made a good Bill Clinton.
He always ended it with, "I'm just a simple caveman."
Yeah,
just a simple caveman. Unfrozen, he said. I meant unfrozen. I was that one. And speaking of Dana Carvey, when he did Lyle the effeminate heterosexual, I mean, come on. My shop teacher wants to talk to you. Really?
Dana Carvey?
Yes.
We had the other one, Massive Head Wound Harry.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
And that chopping broccoli song he had to sing. Sigourney Weaver.
Still ranks right up there with It Does Nut Taste Good. Still one of my favorites. And of course, Church Chat.
Tom Brokaw with this. Tom Brokaw wanted to take some weeks off, so they had to do these recordings.
I just saw an interview, a part of an interview with him when he was looking pretty bad. Dana and Spade interview a lot of SNL for him. Remembers on there.
I gotta look that up. I haven't. I've seen some clips, but I haven't seen much.
Why did that thumb come up on my screen?
You had a thumbs down that popped up in a bubble like about an hour ago, Pete. I was going to ask you and I forgot.
Is that from the Facebook?
Yeah, that's a thumbs up there.
Wait a minute.
But there was a thumbs down earlier.
That's from the Facebook or the what else?
I'm just doing it in front of the camera.
Does it do it for everyone or just your phone?
It just did.
Just your phone. Well, stop doing that one, Pete.
Well, that's interesting.
Try flipping
That's
this off.
kind of-
So
that's
what happens
weird.
with 2 thumbs up?
Flip us off, Pete. See what it
I
does.
can't hold my phone and give 2 thumbs up. I gotta try to get the phone balanced first. And the phone fell.
So the official review for Rise of Skywalker is
Meh.
fireworks.
Whoa!
His power's back on.
His power.
What the blazes is that?
I guess that's strictly on the phone.
He still hasn't flipped us off yet. I
Or
wanted to
try a
see that
peace sign.
one. The
Balloons?
balloons.
That's weird.
So what happens if you flip us off?
Oh boy.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Wait for it. They aren't going to acknowledge you.
Oh,
No.
Give me some horns. See what happens when you give the horns. Nothing? No guitars? No nothing? No. And there's that. Okay,
There's that.
whatever.
are
Whatever.
you using an app or are you just using a StreamYard in a browser on your phone?
I'm just using it on my iPhone, just in the browser.
Do it
Safari.
like this. Do it forward like this. And keep that thumb out because that's I love you. We'll see what it does. Nothing? No hearts? No nothing? No. No.
How about an OK sign, Pete?
Uh-oh. Don't do that. Disappointment. That's what it gives you. Disappointment. Disappointed.
I don't think I've never seen that before on StreamYard. It's so interesting.
It's one of my favorite lines from a comedian when he talks about how the little snack candies got smaller. They should call them disappointment size. Brain train. Did you do this one? Yeah. Brain training on the Switch can read your hands. Huh. Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because you got to like hold up so many fingers and so you're pointing it at it.
Pete does have the Force.
Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what allows him to be able to watch those shitty movies without dying.
What's up?
You need to put little eyes on the end of your index finger.
The fireworks were, what was the fireworks one? What was that?
2
That
thumbs
was
up.
Thumbs up.
2 thumbs
Two
up.
thumbs up. Okay. What about 2 thumbs down?
Ooh.
Oh man, now
Mm.
you're asking for it. Shrinkflation. Oh, rain. Wow. They go that far, but if you flip somebody off, it doesn't do anything. Secretly, all Canadians are dead.
Oh,
He's our leader.
Nice.
This is not the Canadian you're looking for.
boy, it's like a Christmas miracle. These little hand gestures on StreamYard.
Yeah, how do you get snow?
Why doesn't it work on just on your desktop?
I don't know.
Pete, I'm squishing your head.
Gets in a halt. Yes.
That's classic. Oh, Stu, do you have a horde of Circus and Hit Parader? I do. I do. I even have Grooves magazine, JW. Have you ever heard of that? Do you want me to go get some? I'll run back there and find them. Pete, stop getting sexy with the phone, would you? You're turning
I said you're
people
trying
off.
to figure out how I could type in "Go Game God."
Maybe use a gesture.
He's rehearsing. We have 11 minutes left. I better rehearse on my phone.
Did you guys hear the story about Daryl Hall has a restraining order
No,
against?
I'm bailing. I'm not doing
Gets
that.
out.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
What is that all about? What led to that?
His kiss wasn't on his list, I guess.
I've never heard of that before. It's so
Sarah's
weird.
not smiling anymore.
Hey, right.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, is
Sniglets, yes. Rich Hall.
just like
yeah.
hanging out outside his house or something?
No, I mean, we've heard this story, but never why. I mean, royalties or what? I mean, what could they be arguing about?
Drew says because he's a man eater. Yeah, that was weird. Only heard about that recently. I thought the two of them were good. Well, and he was on his show, blah, 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 this and that, you know. I don't know. Who's ever watched Pete, can you even feel your fingers? Has anybody watched Live from Daryl's House?
I have.
Yeah. That's a great show.
It's a good show.
Yeah. Much goodness.
And I think for a while, Daryl had like a home remodeling kind of a show.
Yeah, because like he found that one house in upstate New York, and then he found the other one, which was somewhere else out east there, and then he had it transported to the other one and married the two houses.
JW, that's so weird. I literally just watched the first episode I've ever seen of that channel, and it was this episode. It was Howard Jones on there.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
He was singing "No One Is to Blame." That's what he was singing.
Oh, that's a great. I played his stuff when I worked on the radio. Daryl has a YouTube channel where he plays. Yeah. Do they still do like a food portion of it?
It's been forever since I've seen it.
Yeah, because when he first started, they would do music, and then part of the show would be food, and then they'd sit around the table and eat at the end of the show. So, yeah, would love to see Hall and Oates together. Great musical partner. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to see those guys. Train opened up for them.
Hasn't been very long since they toured 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. So let me.
I love them.
So let me look that up because that is of mad importance to me. Importante. Hall and oatmeal. Hall and Oates.
Well, in the New York Times thing says Hall has accused Oates of committing the ultimate partnership betrayal when he moved to sell off his portion of a joint venture.
Oh. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It's like a 50-year partnership, right? Something like that.
You know, Daryl Hall said, I can't go for that.
No.
No
can do.
No can do.
Pete, I guess you know this from Intellivision Collector. The email just came out about ROMs.
Yes. Get your ROMs while you can. They be gone as of January 1st. All except for his own.
After more than a half a century of making music together, Daryl Hall is suing John Oates and arguing in arbitration that he can't sell his share of Hall and Oates' business partnership without Hall's permission. Public court filings have revealed just how wide the rift has grown between the duo, famous for hits in the 70s and 80s, including Man Eater, Rich Girl, Kiss on My List, and I Can't Go For That, No Can Do.
Wait, who's suing who?
Hall is accused Oates of blindsiding and betraying him, saying the relationship and his trust in Oates have deteriorated. Oates has said he is deeply hurt that Hall is making inflammatory, outlandish, and inaccurate statements about him. A Nashville judge recently paused the sale of Oates' stake in Whole Oats Enterprises to Primary Wave Investment Management until an arbitrator weighs in, or until February 17th. So here are some recent developments. Why are they going to court? Dispute went public on November 16th when Hall filed a suit in Nashville Chancery Court asking a judge to stop the sale of Oates by Oates so a separate private arbitration could begin. Hall's lawsuit contends that going to court is the only way to ensure the sale of Oates and others involved in his trust didn't close, blah, blah, blah.
So how does that lead to a restraining order?
Well, there's a very good Stern talks about a lot a couple weeks ago, right after it happened, and he ends up bringing in a guy who used to write for Rolling Stone, sort of an expert on rock and roll and the business aspect of it, and he had him explain it to the audience exactly what this lawsuit was all about, sort of an unbiased. Neither side is it was interesting anyway.
Yeah, it just kind of lays it out for you and just says this is
This
what
is
it means.
why. This is what he's saying he's doing. This is what Oates is trying to do. And in a nutshell, yeah, it's like think about the millions, hundreds of millions of dollars that people are getting for the rights to their songs now. Well,
Oh,
they're
yes.
both. These guys are both in their late 60s, early 70s. Hall, who is a very different person from Oates, is what they're saying. Is sitting there going, "I want this. This is my work. This is mine. It's not going to belong to anybody else." And Oates is sitting there going, "I have half it, and I'd like $300 million, please." Right? So he's
Mhm.
trying to sell it. And, Hall, whose way of thinking is that you should never sell your things, is upset with it and
Yeah.
is suing him to keep him from selling it. That's the nutshell.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense, but it's just think about it. Like,
It does make sense. I think it's one of those things where that's not really okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to be.
So they go, "I'll take the $200 million, thanks. And if I can't play it anymore in concert, well, I'm 70 years old. I just as soon go live in the Caribbean somewhere."
Yeah, but at the same time, though, well, I mean, I don't know. It just depends on what you're going to do with the money. But really, it comes down to legacy. I would assume that
And there
you
you go.
want to keep it together
There you go.
as much as possible until you're dead.
Yep.
And then let everybody dissolve it after that. But don't
Yep.
screw your partner over because you want the money and you're done. If then it's going to make it tougher for them. They're going to have to deal with somebody else to
Yep.
try to do whatever they want to do with that music. And you're like, dude, don't do that.
You know, it's like you and I could have different opinions, same thing as they do, right? Except for, yeah. I mean, you might think, the music is what's important. And I might think, the hell with the music. I think the money's what's important.
And you're like,
we're
but don't
both
you have
right to
enough
ourselves.
money?
Huh?
That's what I would say to him. I'm like, don't you have enough money?
Well, that's it. I don't know. I have no idea, right? And I see what you're saying there too. Like
Yeah.
if the guy's got $100 million in the bank, who cares about the other two? I always sort of said is like, isn't there such thing as enough money? I
There
guess
is.
not, because there never is to somebody who has that amount of money, though.
Right? Isn't that trippy? You're like,
Right?
really?
Somebody said to you right now, Stuart, I'd like to give you $2 million, but that's all I'm going to give you the rest of your life. You know, would that be good? Yes, please.
Possibly.
Possibly. Yeah. Wait up. You know what I'm saying? My point is
I do. But that's where Dolly Parton said no. Because the colonel wanted part of the writing credit, and she's like, nope.
Well, yeah, but she was young.
That's the point.
Yeah, I'm
That's what
talking
makes
to
her
the
so-
person who's 70 years old. Like my take on it right now is a lot different than it would be when I was 25.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you got the other guy who's responsible for 50% of what you've done or more,
yeah,
then you're like, well, in respect to that, I'm like, I'm not going to do this because then you're going to cause some stink with him, and I don't want that.
Salvatore puts a new meaning to the word indecent proposal. JWD asked me if I saw a movie earlier from the 80s or I remembered a show, and I do not, JWD. Let's say I can't type in an answer on my phone here.
Pete, did you see the movie where this Hall & Oates type band Moonlighting Ninja Assassins?
I don't recall that, no.
What? I have the one with what's his head? Command Performance. I own that. Dolph Lundgren plays a drummer in a band, and he's like this military-ish guy, and then the auditorium gets overtaken, and he's got to take everybody out. Command Performance. You know who turned me on to that? Neil Zlozauer turned me on. I just was thinking, I'm like, how the hell did I get into that? And Neil Zlozauer is he's a big Dolph Lundgren fan. Maybe Oates needs the money. So many of these guys get into trouble not paying their taxes.
That's a good point. Who knows?
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lance, I have an official task that I have to pass over to you tonight because I figured we have two options. I could either give you the right and the obligation to type in "Go Game Gone" tonight, or we could just all sit here and just keep blabbing on until my power comes back on and I can do it myself.
Muppet
Extra overtime, old school Christmas special.
We're only at the halfway mark, guys.
Seems like old times. The last series was really good. Kind of good take on music industry. Yeah, I need to see that. I've never seen that. Never seen that. In which case, a talk with your partner could create a better situation. Oh, Saboteur.
Saboteur's on.
There he goes.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's done. We're done.
That's it.
Well,
That's
hoping
the last
everybody
show
has
before
a
Christmas.
a safe and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I was thinking it was JWD that was asking me last night if we were done for the year. I was like, nope. I think we're on. So, what are we doing next week for the last show?
I don't know.
And that's why we don't need any stinking topics.
Don't need any topics.
Maybe we'll do a recap of this year.
That's our topic.
A clip show highlights.
Yeah, we'll have a highlight show.
Merry Christmas, Mike.
Thank you,
Merry
Mr.
Christmas,
O.
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everyone. We'll see you.
That's great, Drew. The end.
I'm
I'll be
going to say
back,
this right now. I better not be sitting here holding onto my phone with my jacket on next week at this time.
Oh,
It's like frozen in your hand right now. It's like
I'm actually pretty good, so I'm not suffering any. I just got to make sure I keep gassing the,
don't sell
keep
yourself
going by
short,
gas.
Pete.
See, the problem with Monday and Tuesday, I couldn't even buy gas with it. Connor had to drive 100 kilometers, 60, 70 miles to get gas for the generators on Tuesday.
oh wow.
Now, since then, everything's opened up again, but like most places around are open, but 100% of everything was shut down for about 24 hours. So,
Wow.
Because of the storm?
yeah.
Wow.
No power anywhere. You don't know what it's like till you drive by a McDonald's and you know it's there, but you can't even see it. It's so pitch black.
That's the way I drive by every McDonald's. Pete.
But you
The
still
same
see
way
it,
I
man.
drive by Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, stop it.
Why?
Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody but Stu, you little stinker.
I'm your favorite
just
Star
kidding.
Wars Scrooge.
I'm just kidding.
Bah humbug.
No, I'll be back tomorrow night with a gaming stream. Not sure what I'm streaming yet,
Oh,
but I'll be on tomorrow night.
Drew. Free burgers.
Free burgers.
Pretty burgers. They had a big truck there, so I think it all went south. They lost
So-
everything. Well,
So
they're down.
give me 3 movies you're gonna watch. 3 Christmas movies before you're passed.
Violent Nights.
Oh, Judas Priest. You son of a bitch.
Ernest Saves
A
Christmas.
Ernest
Give
Saves
the
Christmas.
thumbs up.
Yes, definitely. And Christmas Vacation.
3 movies I will not watch. How about you, Lance?
I'm a traditionalist, so go Miracle on 34th Street, It's
Yeah.
a Wonderful Life,
Mhm.
and I think one to be named later. We'll figure that
Okay.
out.
If anybody's interested in how I got started with A Christmas Carol, you can go into YouTube. You can type in A Christmas Carol 1969, and that'll bring up the animated show. That's what got me started on it, because Jacob Marley is creepy. Jeff, what about you? Jeff, what about you?
Elf, the Santa Claus, and Jingle All the Way.
Ooh. All right. I think I'm going to do Love Actually, Die Hard, and
Gremlins. No.
I had a student
That's a
say he was
Christmas
going to
movie.
watch Batman Returns.
Yeah. that works.
And there's another one. I had another one over there. I can't remember what it is.
Pete, where did you put your phone?
Uh,
This has been
near his unmentionables. Down by the meat and 2 veg.
yes,
I don't know,
Peanuts
but I'm
Christmas is a
enjoying the
great one.
fireworks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christmas.
We've watched a lot. Hey, if you've never seen Mickey Christmas Carol, I watched that one. Yeah. If you've never seen The Bishop's Wife, the original one, it's really good.
Yep, that's a good one.
It is really good.
uh,
Saboteur, yes. I'm watching that, not the crap one Disney did. I'm watching the animated one that was out decades ago. These showed on PBS. I found it on DVD and I was watching that. I have to finish it. It's over there. So very, very good animated show. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that does it for us, guys. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow
safe
night
out
on the
there.
stream. Please hop in. We'll have some fun.
Fantastic.
See you guys.
All right. See you.